back to what I was going to say about the team that doesn't get talked about enough, and a team that I wish Rupper was here for. The New Jersey Devils made some big news with their jersey reveal. And I'll see if I can pop this up on the screen here. We got PK. There he is. PK.
Covering our faces. It's beautiful.
Old PK Sluban in the new Devils alternate jerseys that they're going to be wearing on either December 6th or December 8th, I believe. These jerseys were actually designed by Martin Brodeur, legendary Hall of Fame, one of the greatest goaltenders of all time to ever play. Look at these things, dude. They fucking stink.
I saw somebody tweet, I forget who it was, said instead of CCM on their gloves, they should have it say gloves on their gloves.
Yeah, they should say gloves on their gloves, pants on their pants. And then to the Devils' credit, they actually tweeted this out, which is pretty funny, and everyone had a good laugh about it. The old hat. So, listen, you're Canadian. I'll pop this back up here in a second so we can talk about the finer details of this thing. You're Canadian, and a lot of old school hockey peeps get hung up on
the sweater,
the
hockey
exactly.
sweater, yeah,
the sweater. And then obviously the joke here being jersey. It says jersey. It is a jersey. Do you get bent out of shape over that, the sweater thing? Because it does have the ties. It has the sweater jersey ties, a la Marty Brodeur. That was his touch, apparently. That was his little piece that he added in.
So if it said Devils instead of jersey, would people like it?
Well, let me show you this.
It's a decent looking tarp.
Let me show you this. I was scouring the internet today, and I collected some memes and some Photoshops and some things. Look at this version here of Jack Hughes' jersey. I think that looks great, and it looks 200 times better. And it's such a simple alteration. All it is the logo on the chest instead of the word jersey.
Yeah, like that looks awesome. Like I like the tarp. It's just there had to be like you can't do it.
Gumpy, of course you like the tarp because they just absolutely ripped it off from the Chicago Blackhawks Stadium Series Winter Classic jerseys a few years ago.
Oh no!
You look around the internet and people are gonna find this stuff out. I get it. Everybody wants a black jersey, right? Everybody wants to look cool and look sharp and look dangerous in a black jersey. And I will say it does look slightly better when you get the full look with the pants and the socks. But I don't love the jersey. We couldn't even do New Jersey. We couldn't even do like.
The one with the emblem looks pretty slick.
I'll throw that back up there again. I should have credited whoever did this, but I just snatched it off because I was in a rush to get all these images up here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, granted, it still looks like a high school jersey or like a practice jersey, but it looks better than the PK Subban jerseys. Having said that, that leads us into the Team Canada and USA uni drops that happened today.
That's a good tarp.
Because
that's a good tarp.
Gumpy, I have one more tie-in with the Devils. Look at this.
Beautiful.
Someone just swapped the old Team Canada jerseys with the new jerseys. I think
like that looks good.
If Team Canada was wearing those, I would love it.
Yeah.
But it just saying jersey on it and the Devils wearing it, I don't like it so much.
Holy shit, penguins are flying.
What do we got now? What do we got?
Fucking old Rodriguez.
Erod
fucking snipe, dude.
Listen, this guy.
Canucks are dead. The Canucks
this guy's something. Dead. He's frustrating to watch. But now it just like the past month and a half, he just like flipped the switch. He's like, okay, I'm going to be a fucking player now. And he's scoring goals. Erod's putting the team on his back. This son of a bitch is a player.
I mean, when they talked about the Penguins making a run, we knew it was going to be fucking Erod to do it.
Of course. Gumpy, could they not just put fucking Tony Soprano's face on the front of this jersey? Could they not put Satrial's pork store? Could they not just put Gabagool right there on front of the jersey in a cursive font and it would look better than that?
I just don't get how you get to this point. You knew in this day and age, unless you do not look at social media at all, do not live in the now, that you were going to get absolutely crushed for this. You had to know.
I don't know.
Unless you didn't. Unless you did. Obviously they didn't, because they did it.
Like I said, they tweeted out the hat picture. They bought into it and they played it up, which was funny. But I mean, doesn't this stuff get run through like 6,000 or 7,000 people before it gets made out? And then don't they like? Do they not go to the active current players and be like, "Hey guys, what are you thinking?" Like if I'm Jack Hughes, I'm like, I'm not putting that fucking shit on. Give me a trade right now. I want out of here.
You have to think how many people are just out of touch with what's going on.
It can't be everybody, dude. It can't be the whole organization.
Or unless they just said, fuck it, this is the jersey, right? Like some, you know what I mean? Like some organizations are run like that. Like this is what we're doing. I don't give a shit what anybody thinks.
If Lou Lamoriello was still there, I could believe that, but this is not a Lou Lamoriello team anymore. So I hesitate a little bit. Do you think because Marty made it, Marty Brodeur, that they were kind of like, I can't say no to Marty. Yeah, looks good. Looks good, Marty. Yeah.
They just brought him in for this?
No, I mean, I'm sure they're trying to get him. No, I think he's back with the organization.
He
is working in some fashion with the organization. But do you think they were like, hey,
that's the thing? If
fucking Marty cooked up these shitty unis, and now we got to try and what are we gonna do?
Our greatest goalkeeper of all time by a million signed off on these jerseys that say Jersey on the front. We better fucking get him out there now.
Like that's something that could have happened. Like if Brodeur's signing off on it, like think about if Lemieux did this. Like, you know what I mean? Like if Lemieux said those jerseys are a go, who's saying no?
Allegedly, I'll see if I have. I do. I actually have. A lot of people have been clamoring for, myself included, the old school 1994 style Pittsburgh diagonal across the chest jerseys to make a return. These black and gold beauties right here. And this guy, allegedly, rumored, is one of the reasons they have not come back yet, because he doesn't like to steal the spotlight. He doesn't like to be the focus of attention. There's a lot of conjecture and speculation that he is the reason that they haven't brought those back yet, because he doesn't like looking back on his era so much. He likes to throw it back to like the olden days, the 70s and early 80s, when they were the blue and they had all the blue unis. We saw a bunch of those runs, and then we saw like the newer versions of the black and gold, but never a true throwback in this fashion. Ultimately, we did see them go back to these ones. Shout out to my Ulf Samuelson bobblehead. I'll piss off all the Boston people in the chat, but they went back to these, and that was a good decision. That proved to be good. They got rid of the Vegas gold. If they go back to these at some point soon, maybe, hey, Fenway Sports Group, this is a good idea to get people on your side. You bring out these jerseys back for the people. Also, the old like 1996 Robo Penguin. You remember that one with like the 3 stripes? That's like the Yager
Fox.
Era.
That was Fox. They had the Fox jerseys with the fucking
glow
robots,
puck.
dude.
Bingo.
Fucking red dot in the middle of the fucking crowd going 100 miles per hour.
I got one bone to pick. My fucking phone's blowing up from Marty Brodeur saying that you're shitting on his creation. What happens? I leave for 5 minutes, and I'm getting Hall of Fame former teammates calling me and giving me shit. He said, your boys are shitting on my idea.
Was me.
We buried
it. That was me. You know that was me.
No, he didn't. I'm just messing. I was tuned in, though, that I love the bit on the jerseys. You're bang on. Those last ones you showed with the first of all, that jersey's kind of growing on me, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah,
everything but jersey, everything but
you got
everything but it's saying jersey is fine. Everything but it's saying jersey is fine.
But anyways, the last one you did with the Team Canada blend for it, those look nice. You know what I mean? Like in that theme. But yeah, those ones. I would be all over that, but yeah. No, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for Marty to have a fit with this. I didn't love them at first, but they're growing on me now. But